Delonte West stood on the side of the road near the Dallas freeway and called for help. Wearing a white sweater, baggy grey sweatpants and dirt-covered loafers, the former NBA point guard was more than a dozen years removed from LeBron James's game-winning three-point shot in a playoff game against Washington. Basketball is the biggest bucket of his life. Mr. West, who has struggled with bipolar disorder, substance abuse and homelessness for years, was photographed holding a small cardboard sign on a rainy day in North Texas last week. This photo started a new wave of concern in the basketball community, which had hopes of helping the 37-year-old player again. Among them was Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban, who was captured in a viral video, first reported by TMZ Sports, picking up Mr. West from a gas station on Monday. "I can confirm that I found him and helped him," Mr. Cuban said in an email to the Post late Monday. "It's up to Delonte and his family to tell the rest." TMZ reported that Mr. Cuban tried for days before contacting Mr. West and getting him to agree to meet at a gas station in North Dallas. A Snapchat video released along with the TMZ report showed Mr. West waiting at the gas station convenience store. A second video shows Mr. Cuban wearing a mask greeting Mr. West in his blue Tesla Model S. "Good job, man," the man who recorded the Snapchat video told Mr. Cuban. Mr. Cuban took Mr. West to a hotel and offered to pay for his treatment at a drug rehab center, TMZ reported. Born in the area in July 1983, Mr. West burst onto the local basketball scene at Eleanor Roosevelt High School in Greenbelt, Maryland, where he was named the Post's Male Player of the Year as a senior. At St. Joseph's in Philadelphia, Mr. West led a team that finished the regular season with a perfect 27-0 mark before losing in the Elite Eight of the NCAA tournament. Mr. West, who was selected in the first round by the Boston Celtics in 2004, played 8 seasons in the NBA. But Mr. West always struggled with mental illness. He regularly attempted to kill himself in his youth, he told the Post's Rick Mays in 2015. Mr. West publicly disclosed his diagnosis of bipolar disorder in 2008, while he was still playing in Cleveland. Mr. West pleaded guilty to weapons charges in 2009 after police found 3 loaded guns on his motorcycle during a traffic stop. He avoided prison time but was sentenced to 8 months home detention. After his NBA career ended, Mr. West's life quickly spiraled out of control. In 2016, Mr. West was photographed walking around Houston without shoes, sparking the first public fears that he was homeless. Monday's meeting with Mr. Cuban was not the first time the team's owner tried to help Mr. West, who played his final NBA season with the Mavericks in 2012. Mr. Cuban helped connect Mr. West with a financial advisor around 2014, Mr. Mays reported. But efforts to keep him off the streets were unsuccessful. In January, Mr. West was shown in a video posted on social media being beaten on a highway in Oxon Hill. Another video of the incident showed a topless Mr. West, sounding confused as he was handcuffed on the pavement, badly injured from the fight. Both Mr. West and the man who had an argument earlier in the day refused to press charges and were released in less than an hour. When footage of Mr. West in handcuffs was leaked online, Prince George's County Police announced that one of their own officers had been suspended for recording the video, the Post's Matt Bonesteel and Jacob Bogage reported. The video in January sparked a new outcry from former coaches and players who vowed to support him. Phil Martelli, Mr. West's college coach at St. Joseph's, called the incident very painful. "All we can do is pray for him and his family and hope he gets the right help," Jameer Nelson, his teammate at St. Joseph's, tweeted in January. Mental illness is something that many people deal with and sometimes don't even realize it until it's too late. In a league where the importance of mental health is emphasized, Mr. West's story was presented as a cautionary tale. Stars like Kevin Love, DeMar DeRozan, and Paul George have spoken out about their own struggles with the daily pressures of the NBA in recent years. Before the start of this season, the league adopted new rules requiring each team to have at least one mental health professional on its roster, CNBC reported. Mr. West told the Post in 2015 about his struggle with bipolar disorder. "I'm bipolar just like the rest of us in the world," he said. "So bipolar is defined as when something sad happens, you feel sad. Something happy happens, you become happy. I think almost everyone in the world is like this. There are different levels now. How long do you stay sad? How does it affect your behavior? How do you deal with these feelings?" After leaving the NBA in 2012, she continued her career in China and ended her professional career in 2015.